Hello, Mrs. Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and the next episode of My Little Pony is upon us! Yes! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start! It's Daring Do! Oh, careful! Ooh. It's a thing. Uh-oh. Run! Oh dear. That was a snake. Oh no. Hey!
Oh, don't stop there!
Come on!
You read iPack. That's the deal.
I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I wish Princess Celestia didn't need my help with the Friendship Summit in Griffinstone.
Aww.
Don't worry. I'll make sure AK Yearling signs your book. I can't believe she's gonna be there. She never goes to conventions.
Aw, poor Twilight.
Which I guess will be cool for all those other fan ponies. But since you and I know AK Yearling personally,
Yo-ho.
and we know that she's secretly Daring Do herself, it's no big deal. This convention will be fun, but it's nothing to get too excited about.
Nice. Good one, going.
So excited!
Yo! Oh, the irony!
My little pony, my little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Yo.
Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you are my very best friends?
Oh. It's like definitely the irony, and I always have to say is like in true Blue Star tradition, I always underestimate how long it takes to set up stuff and everything. So, so I'm always just a little bit late, unfortunately, for like the beginnings and everything. So, so anyway, yes. It's like, oh, the irony, because it's like, I just, BronyCon was only a few weeks ago, and it's like, and I just did a, walkthrough video of BronyCon 2016, so it's like, and I feel for Twilight. I mean, that's the sad thing about going to a convention like BronyCon, is that, it's like, yeah, I'm so excited to be going, but I'm also really sad for all the people who can't go. And I'm glad that Rainbow Dash was attempting to be, to quote-unquote diplomatic and try to, it's like, well, it's not gonna be that big of a deal, Twilight, so... Oh dear, I'm glad that she did that. So anyway, just a second, I got one last thing I gotta take care of. Alright. So, so... Yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's like, oh, so it's a secret that, well, obviously it is a secret, but it's like, don't tell any pony that, that Daring Do is real. But now back to the episode. Yo-ho, yes!
You look like a pony who'd be up for an all-inclusive, one-of-a-kind adventucation where you get to live the Daring Do experience.
Sorry, did that already.
Thanks. Did that already.
Oh, really? Careful. Oh, darn it.
This is the awesomest thing ever!
Stranger than
Now,
fan
this
fiction.
is something that only a true fan can appreciate.
They even put the tiles in the right order.
Cool.
Good catch. Oh, I'm Quibblepants. Nice to meet you.
Rainbow Dash.
Yo.
Nice costume.
You too.
Thanks. The hard part was figuring out the right number of arrow holes.
Because on page 84 of Sapphire Stone,
Uh-oh.
it describes her dodging a, quote, score of arrows shooting forth from holes in the very walls, unquote. But then on page 107,
I just realized his
Daring
wings
Do
aren't
says
real.
she, quote, barely made it past the trap's barrage of arrows, unquote. But clearly, Daring Do is embellishing, and the correct number of arrows is
Rainbow Dash is
20.
happy.
Oh.
This could be trouble, I guess. Oopsies. Aw, well, at least Rainbow's having fun. Hmm? That doesn't look very nice, I guess.
I am so glad I ran into you. And even though I knew the convention would be totally awesome, it's more fun when you're with someone who really knows Daring Do.
I know what you mean. It's so hard to find a pony who really gets it.
That's weird. We've only done stuff from the first trilogy. After lunch, we should probably start working our way back through the other books.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh.
There are no other books.
Of course
I
there
sense
are.
trouble.
Daring Do in the Trek of the Terrifying Towers, Daring Do in the Many Faces of...
Please don't. Just don't even mention the titles. I'm not
Darn.
saying those books don't exist. I'm saying that I refuse to acknowledge them.
Oh, come
Why?
on.
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible!
What? I know for a fact that everything in every one of those books is 100% possible.
And how could you possibly know that?
Because
just
I did it?
do.
Well, that's a compelling argument.
Why would you even come to this convention if you hate Daring Do so much?
I don't hate Daring Do.
Oh,
The
no.
first series was smart and cool and an amazing nod to old-time
Oh,
serialized
dear.
adventure books that somehow manages to be self-reflexive and ironic while at the same time celebrating the art form without a hint of cynicism. Which is why I came here to ask A.K. Yearling, muzzle to muzzle, why she sold out and dumbed down the rest of her books and into just a series of
Ouch.
impossible action sequences.
Okay, now I know you're crazy. A.K. Yearling
Wait a minute.
is awesome, and every Daring Do book that comes out is better than the last.
Wow.
Aw.
Okay, yeah. I'm
Started
I'm
out
sorry,
so
but I
well.
could
Even
never
the person in
be
the
friends
back
with
is
some
like,
pony who's
"Ugh."
willing to believe impossible stuff is possible as long as Daring Do does
Yeah,
it.
zoom out,
That's
please.
okay,
Zoom out.
because I could never be friends with some pony who's so focused on things being possible that he's willing
Rainbow.
to turn his back on the coolest hero of all time.
Fine.
Fine.
So it's a beautiful
Look,
friendship.
Just tell A.K. Yearling that Rainbow Dash is here, and I need her help to convince a know-it-all pony that everything Daring Do's ever done actually happened.
Yeah, ma'am. I'll do that.
Rainbow
Please?
Dash?
Who's that?
A.K.
Oh, it's
I've got to
A.K.
talk to you. It's an emergency.
Really?
Not here.
Not here. Come with me. Thank you. I guess.
Now tell me, what's going on? Is it Caballeron?
No.
Did you see him?
She's
What?
gonna be so
No,
disappointed.
but there is a pony downstairs who thinks everything you've written after the first trilogy is totally unrealistic and terrible. And I need you to help me prove to him that it's all totally possible.
I've got bigger problems on my hoofs than dissatisfied fan ponies.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Whoa! The amulet of Kulikon, and Caballeron wants it.
Oh.
The amulet's only a key. The real treasure is hidden in a lost temple. The seven-sided chest of Chico Mazdoc. Caballeron wants
Say
to
what?
sell it to the highest bidder, of course. Which is why I need to find it first.
Yes! Sounds like another awesome Daring Do adventure! But what are you doing here?
Since I haven't found the temple yet, it's the safest place for me and the amulet. It's crawling with security, and if I get into trouble, I can just blend in with all the Daring Do cosplayers.
How can I help?
But you're the
Just
real
keep your
one.
eyes out for anything suspicious.
Got it.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Does a pony who only likes your first trilogy qualify as suspicious?
No.
Just checking.
Oh. Oh, there he
I
is.
find all this fanfare around my arch enemy.
I can't stand this.
I mean, where is the booth for Caballeron?
Aw. Over there. What?
I do not see the likeness.
I do not. What?
Let us find Daring Do in the
Hey.
amulet of Kulikon. I don't want to spend any more time in this place than I have to.
Aw. I can understand that. Yep. Hey, what are you doing?
Well, if it isn't the pony who knows impossible things can happen because she just does.
Ow.
Sorry, Quibble. I've got more important things to do than argue with a pony who thinks awesome means unrealistic.
Aw.
No, wait. I want to
no.
hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
Obviously, her wing wasn't broken. Caballeron.
Okay, where?
See, now that's a great character. Solid backstory, good motivations.
No. Caballeron is right there.
Of course he is.
Of course
He's
he
also over there, over there, over there, and over there. Where are you going?
I can see this is gonna be a problem.
And we're out here because...
Daring Do told me that Caballeron came to this convention to steal the amulet of Kukulkan, and I just saw him and his head ponies come this way.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna head back inside. There's just a little too much crazy out here for the both of us.
Ow. Oh dear. Oh no, they got us. Hey, let me out of this bag. Oh no, we've been kidnapped. No. Oh no, it's like this started off so well, but unfortunately it's like, oh no, curses. Unfortunately, my first thoughts is, sadly, I've been this guy before on certain movies and stuff. It's like, oh, come on, that's absurd, and everything. It's like, oh, no. In some ways, we've probably all been that guy at some point, maybe. I don't know, you know. Definitely, I mean, yeah, all the fan stuff is cool, but there's definitely quickly reaches a point where it just gets out of hand. It's just silly. It's like, you don't like the movie or the story, fine, you know, chill. Kind of a thing, you know, so... but yeah. I mean, unfortunately, yeah, fan communities are awesome, but they can be very, very divisive sometimes, I'm afraid. And I must admit, during that conversation, I was basically just shut down. It's like, oh no, it's like, 'cause I've been through this sort of thing before, so... Oh. I like how that guy's wings are actually fake. I think that's the first time we've seen a, well, maybe not necessarily. I was thinking that was the first time we've seen a pony, you know, have like fake wings or something, and I think that may be true. But we've also seen, like, I think in, what is it? Darn it, the other Fluttershy Halloween episode. I forgot the name of right now. It's like that one, you know. Oh yeah, Scaremaster, where it's like there was a pony dressed up as Twilight. I think it was Derpy as well. So yeah, so it's kind of an interesting thought for ponies to, you know, dress up as other kind of ponies. Like I think he's an Earth pony, so he'll put on some fake wings and he's a Pegasus pony. I think that's kind of cool, you know, sort of an interesting thing. And again, this is so reminding me of BronyCon. It really is. It just is. It's like I almost want to think, did they plan this? It was like BronyCon and the show like working together and planning this somehow. It just seems too much of a coincidence. You know, and everything that, oh well. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I kind of like this episode so far. There's definitely moments that are just like, oh, it started out so well. It's like it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. For a moment, I almost shipped them. But now I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, it's a shame. It's just disappointing. But yeah, it's like, and it's kind of cool that, you know, it's like the perfect place to hide out is in a giant convention full of other people who dressed up exactly like you. But at the same time, I think some people might notice, you know what, that kind of looks like the real one. She looks like the real Daring Do. Oh my gosh. And I did like the fact that there was, like, you know, different costumes, different skill levels, and, you know, abilities and everything. It's like, some were really cool, some were really not so cool, but it was all good fun, and it was all really cool. But anyway, back to the show. Yo!
I do not know what Daring Do is playing at, but if she told you two fan ponies of my plan to steal the amulet, you must work for her.
Maybe.
Caballeron! Ha! What do you have to say now, Quibble?
Rainbow,
If this was your plan to prove the Daring Do books are realistic, you bought a Daring Do experience adventucation. Really?
What? No!
No,
Look around us! Pinch ponies, Caballeron, the jungle
Hey.
took forever to get to. This is the real deal!
Right. We're
Right.
actually being held captive by Caballeron. Please, this guy's accent is all over the place.
Hey.
No offense.
Hey,
So what's
What?
the setup here?
No
You
offense,
Kidnapped
what?
us and taken us to the middle of nowhere because...
The temple of Chico Mostok is somewhere in this jungle.
Oh.
When I find it, the seven-sided chest is as good as mine. I just need the amulet of Kulakon to unlock it.
Uh-huh. And Daring Do has the amulet, so you came up with this overcomplicated plot to lure her into the jungle and exchange it for us.
I wouldn't call it overcomplicated, but yes.
Okay, we're done here. Great work. Seriously, very believable.
Where do you think you're going? Hey.
Listen, pal, you can keep her money, but I'm not...
Going anywhere. You may not approve of my plan, but I'm the mastermind here.
It's like I'm holding you hostage here.
Debatable.
Oh,
And
come
I
on.
say, you will remain here until Daring Do comes to rescue you. And if she wants you back in one piece, she will give me the amulet. Tie them up!
Oh dear.
The Griffin's lock!
You
What?
know of it. Further proof that you are an agent of Daring Do.
Bummer.
Or an avid reader.
Hey.
And now, I will continue my search for the temple. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Listen, if I pretend to believe this nonsense is real, will you call off the hench pony repertory theater over there?
No.
They're not
I
gonna listen
can't.
to me. They abducted us both.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna stick with that script. Oh, okay, fine. We're in a Daring Do adventure.
All right.
What was that?
Daring Do, thank goodness. We're over here.
Fan out! You can't let Daring Do
Oh, come
rescue
on.
these two.
Oh.
All four? I mean, shouldn't at least one of them stay behind to guard us? Oh, wait. No, because then it wouldn't be a terrible Daring Do adventure.
It doesn't matter. We'll never stop the Griffin's lock before they get back.
How did? Wow.
Okay, that was pretty good. Quick, we've got to get out of here and warn Daring Do.
No, wait. Just point me to the hotel and you can play fan pony and hunt treasure out here all day long.
Fine. Let's just say this is a Daring Do adventurecation. The only way to get back to the convention is to go through it. So just follow me and I'll lead you out. Deal?
Fine.
Maybe if I just leave you in the jungle, it'll convince you.
Which would
Oh,
make
dear.
Daring Do left hook, which we know is false, and that is everything that's wrong with Daring Do and the
So
Trek to
what?
the Terrifying Tower. Now, the problems with the next book are even... Oh, right. What Daring Do adventure would be complete without the precarious rope bridge?
It's like you can't
I'm all
fly,
for making
remember?
things feel as real as possible, but are these adventurecation ponies sure this thing is safe?
No.
Is it too realistic for you? Wouldn't want that on a Daring Do adventure, would we?
If this were really a Daring Do adventure, I'm sure I'd step on the wrong plank at exactly the wrong moment.
Cut to that. It's like you broken board.
This is all just a pretend adventure. At least we know all of this struggling won't make the bridge fall apart.
Oh.
You need to get your money back.
You need to get your money back. Ah! Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Are we supposed to go up? Oh dear. Duck. Oh dear.
How's that
He's in
not
shock.
possible?
That was awesome. I thought we, and then
I thought I was
you
gonna die.
began the flying. Well, and I was like, "Where are you going?" And then you swerved, and I was on the water and the rock.
Poor guy. He's in shock.
Wow.
Yeah, if you read that in a book, you might even think it was unrealistic.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I mean, we could have been done for.
Yeah.
We could have been done for. What
could have been
kind
done
of
for.
education is this? I mean, that's just bad business. What are these ponies thinking?
Right now, we are thinking that we should thank you for escaping.
Why? Ow. Oh dear.
For you have led us directly to the lost temple of Chico Mostok.
Darn. Oh, again, the irony is definitely the thing that describes this episode so much. Could DHX be trying to tell us something? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously, again, fandoms are awesome, but they do have their problems and stuff, and sometimes, yeah, take things too seriously, to be honest, but yeah. Oh, dear. I kind of like it, I dislike this at the same time, because, yeah, it's definitely cool, but it's also kind of, because it's like, yeah, I get this, I understand it, and it's just, but it's not in a good way. It's kind of like, oh. Oh dear, so yeah, yeah. It's like, I almost thought that was gonna convince him that this was real, but, no. I mean, obviously, it's kind of an interesting problem, because obviously in Equestria there's magic and monsters and stuff, so, you know what, the kind of things that Daring Do does are not really that far outside the realm of possibility. But, yeah, so, in some ways it would make more sense to be, oh, Daring Do is real. Oh, okay. Whereas obviously in the real world, yeah, not so much. But still, overall, I think I kind of like this, but at the same time, I kind of don't at the same time, sort of a thing. Oh dear, unfortunately, I've been distracted by the commercials. Unfortunately. So yeah, so overall, I'm not quite certain if I like this one so much, but it is sort of making fun of, I guess in some ways fandoms, but also I guess these stories. It's like, really, all four of them? It is a good point, it's sort of, I don't know. I'm running out of things to say. I'm hoping the show will be back on in like 30 seconds or so. But yeah, I think overall, I think this one will probably be okay. It's gonna be interesting to see how does this I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Where does the friendship with this guy end? I mean, how's it gonna work out? I mean, is it gonna end or is it gonna be cool? And promos! I hate promos. Oh dear. So. Alright, so I have to wait for the promo to be finished. No, the horror. But it is nice to have the show back and everything. It really is. It's like, come on, almost, I think. No. Yes. So finally, finally back to the show. Yo. Firefly.
Make sure they are secure this time. We can't have them escaping again.
You'll never get away with this!
Won't I? You've led me to the temple,
I?
and Daring Do is too noble to let harm befall her companions, so the amulet is as good as mine. What? No witty remarks this time about how silly my plan is?
This isn't the official Daring Do experience adventucation, is it?
Finally!
It's some cheap knockoff run by a bunch of incompetent ponies that have no idea how to execute this adventure with any level of safety.
What?
What was that with the bridge? We were in serious danger.
I think that was sort of the idea.
Well, I don't know who I'm reporting you to, but it's gonna be some pony important. Oh, and this cut-rate excuse for an experience hasn't proved anything except that I'm right. It has all the hallmarks of a lame Daring Do adventure.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Quibble?
No, I'm
Quibble?
talking. Generic joke
Hey.
locations? Check. Overly complicated villain plot? Check. Random coincidences that conveniently get us to the next big set piece? Check.
Will you stop?
What were you stepping you for?
Listen, buddy, I don't take orders from some second-rate performer who learned acting from the supervillain school of bad accents.
Ow.
The only thing this mess is missing is some giant Owie Zodal wannabe monster, and I have a feeling that would be a bit too much for you bargain-based adventurers to pull off.
Run. Run away.
You're real.
Yes.
Real.
Move, you idiot.
This is real.
That convinced him. Run away. Oh dear, how convenient. Ah! We're gonna... Oh. Yes! Excellent timing as always.
I told you to warn me if anything suspicious. Not run off on an adventure without me.
Whoa,
Oh my gosh, she's real! She's real!
You're You're friends with her?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
We'll have to do introductions later. Right now, we have to...
Get out of here, yes! Thank you!
Bye-bye.
Actually, no.
No?
What?
No?
We can't leave without the treasure. And we should probably get to it before our friend gets any higher.
Ah! Okay. Ooh, wait a minute.
7 doors, 7 locks. One of them leads to the treasure.
Oh.
I'd rather not think about what the others lead to.
Yeah, the classic pony and the tiger bit.
Wait a
All you
minute.
have to do
Hey,
is...
hey.
Maybe you should let Daring Do figure it out.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened to... Oh, wait, it's real.
Not that one.
What? Ugh.
Is he always like this?
Yes.
Yeah, but he's usually right.
Ugh.
Which lock do you think it is?
Oh, finally. Look, each door has another door that matches. These two both have earth ponies fighting serpents. These two have Pegasi fighting griffins. These two have unicorns fighting bears. But this one...
Has an alicorn on it. It's the only one without a match. How did I miss that?
I've been
Interesting.
asking myself that ever since book 4.
Ow.
The 7-sided chest of Chico Maztak.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Guys,
We're in trouble.
The way out is totally covered. How are we gonna get out of here? There.
Oh, how could...
seriously, do you ever not escape out of the top of a temple?
I was thinking that too.
We'll have to carry Mr. Adventure Critic out with us. We won't be fast enough. We'll never make it.
Darn
Guys!
it.
I think Rainbow Dash and I have this covered.
What? Oh my gosh.
Go around! You can't go over him!
Go over him? Are you crazy? If Quibble says go over him, we go over him.
Okay. Oh dear, this is gonna be... Yo.
You two are insane!
You said go over him.
I said go around him!
And I said be quiet.
Silence, you fool.
This way! I
This
heard
way. I heard something.
Okay, I got it. Let's create a fake treasure out of mud and rocks, give that to Caballeron, and then when...
Not every Daring Do plan has to be super complicated.
Ah! I swear I heard them!
Uh-oh. Run! Run! I'll get you next time!
Not particularly original or inspired, but it worked.
Who are you again?
He's a fan.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
There's some stairs on the other side of the temple that lead out of the ravine. I suggest you two take them and head west.
What about you?
I've got to get this to a museum. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. Both of you.
Yo-ho. Bye. See you later. Maybe.
So?
So maybe
what?
the later books are slightly more realistic than I gave them credit for. Still don't like them.
What?
Oh.
How can you?
Wait, hold on. Before we get in another fight, I think I finally figured it out.
What?
I love the Daring Do that solves puzzles and uses her brain to get out of tough situations. And she did way more of that in the original trilogy. You love the Daring Do that is brave and awesome and comes out on top no matter what the odds.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah.
And that's okay.
Yo-ho.
We might never agree on what makes Daring Do cool, but you are definitely cool. I
Oh.
mean, the way you
What?
saved me on the bridge.
Yo-ho.
Wow. And escaping from the temple. You, Rainbow Dash, are awesome.
Yes, she is.
Well, I'm not the one who can locate a treasure in half the time Daring Do can.
Oh my gosh.
You may have
Humility.
terrible taste in books, but
Oh no. I've lost signal. Oh no. It's jammed. No, the horror. Uh-oh.
definitely friends.
Yo.
A.K. Yearling would consider letting me write the next book.
No.
Yeah, I think I can make things way clearer. I mean, for instance, in
Oh,
the
no.
second adventure, there's a side character. I don't want to kind of name
Oh,
it
no,
right
he's taking
now
over the
because it's
commercials.
sort of
I mean,
this thing that I've
no,
already
the
written a lot
horror.
of fan fiction on. I don't want, not that I'm saying that you would steal it, but I am
It's
saying
always thank you
that
to
this
you
would
hardworking
totally go
people for working so
along
hard on the
my
show.
whole thing
But
about
make
puzzle
him
solving,
stop,
except
make him
what if
stop.
each puzzle that was solved unlocked a new karate move? Think of it that way, right? I mean, I'm kind of a year late myself, so I'm sure she'd be open to...
Quibble?
Sorry.
Okay. So that was Stranger Than Fanfiction, and oh, I can't make up my mind about this episode. One part of me likes it, another part of me doesn't like it, and I'm also really annoyed that the video jammed halfway at the very end. But however, the good news is friendship does prevail once again. Yo! Oh well, oh dear. So, so I like, it's like I'm definitely glad the way they resolved it at the end. Because you know what, it's true. It's like, you know what, and the thing that's I think I will say this first, that the thing that's cool about Daring Do is that she's big and tough and adventurous, but she's also really smart too. That's cool. It's it's two parts. She's not just like she's both. Yo. And obviously, and both of those things in a way are definitely important in stories. Sometimes there's nothing to do but just fight your way out of it, and sometimes you got to use your brain over brawn and all that stuff. And it's like, and sometimes the simplest solution is the most effective. And yeah, it is a big criticism of a lot of stories. It's like, that would never work, or that just seems really dumb. It's like, why did all 4 of the guards have to leave? Well, because they had to all leave, because otherwise there's no way for them to escape, so... But anyway, I did like the way they resolved this at the end, that, it's like, he likes the puzzle-solving side, she likes the adventure awesome side, and they're both right, they're both cool things about Daring Do, and they both ultimately like Daring Do. And I like that. They may never agree, they may never fully agree. It's like, well, this is, on what makes her awesome, but they do still like Daring Do, and they can still be friends. They just have to, as always, respect each other's positions and everything. And as always, I think the problem with these kind of things is just orders of magnitude. It's like he's, just not willing to be like, oh, these books are terrible, and anybody else who likes them is, and everything. That's always the problem. It's just, okay, you can not like those stories if you want, but you don't have to beat on everybody that does, That's unfortunately our problem. In a way, we don't respect each other's positions, and that's ultimately, I think, what we have to do. And, if you like this or you don't like it, that's fine. And if other people like or don't like it, that's fine too. So, and at the end of the day, it's just a story. Chill. But of course, I've been guilty of being like this guy too. It's like, oh, that story was so stupid, or oh, this is just classic Hollywood, roar, and stuff. So, so yeah, that, so yeah, again, I think THX are trying to tell us something. As in a way they always are, sort of a thing, because it's like they're always trying to teach morals and lessons and everything. So and I think this is actually a pretty good moral and everything. I do have to say that this is just such a stupid, this is a cheap rate, production or something like that. It got kind of irritating. It's like, if I was Caballeron, I would have been like, will someone just knock him out or something? It's like, can we kill him now? It's like, don't insult the person that's holding you hostage. It's like, fortunately, Caballeron is not the kind of villain who would just simply, do something horrible to his captive, so... But yeah, it's like, wow. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess this one's kind of neutral. I kind of liked the resolution. I sort of liked it overall, but there's definitely times where it's just like, oh. It's just cringeworthy, and it's like, make it stop, it's like, please make him stop. It's like, I'd rather hear the My Little Pony theme song at the end than hear this guy keep going on. No, make him stop. But, I actually kind of like that a little bit, too. It's like, because that kind of happened at the end of an episode of Babylon 5, one of the other characters starts singing that, and one of the other characters just goes, ah! At the end, it's like, ah! And it was kind of funny and kind of cool, but yeah, still. But anyway, I guess overall, this one was okay. It wasn't great. It was in some ways educational in a way. It's like almost something, it's sort of like we need to, I think in a way anyone who's a member of the fandom has to watch an episode like this once in a while. But it was still really fun. It was sort of heavy and sort of preachy, but it was still a lot of fun, and it was still good though. And we did get to have another daring new adventure and everything, and and Rainbow Dash is a new friend, and everything's good. And Dr. Caballeron has been defeated once again. I'll get you next time, Daring Do. So overall, I guess this episode was okay. Not great, but okay. So as always, thank you for watching this video, and as always, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.